kettlebells, a gift from above. Ah, perfect. One of my favorite pieces of exercise equipment. I love kettlebells. It's like a dumbbell, except for it's Russian, and it's a little bit meaner because it always keeps you off balance. So we're going to teach you all about the kettlebell, do some killer exercises. First exercise, kettlebell swings. I'm going to go ahead and do this one from the side so you can see the geometry of it. You need to keep your back straight or you're going to injure yourself, so don't bend the back. From the sideways stance, you're going to bend at the knees and the hips. You're going to use both hands to swing this over your shoulder. But the trick is, it's not in your hands, it's in your legs. The more you spring with your legs, the less your shoulders and arms have to do to support it. When you're coming back down, again, you want to break with your legs. I'm going to show you a couple different variations, starting with the two-hand swing. So you're swinging all the way up, over your head, again, back straight. You want that extreme bend in your legs, your thighs coming almost all the way to parallel. Okay, from here, you can transition into the one-arm swing. Again, you want to keep your back straight. It takes a lot of core strength. If you want to get really tricky with it, you can go ahead, switch it up midair, and after 50, you're going to be on fire. Okay, the kettlebell press. This one is going to be working the tricep, shoulder, but again, you're going to be using your legs and your core to get the sucker moving. Now, this is a cast iron kettlebell. It's got a rough edge here. You're probably going to want to get one from Target or Big 5 that's got the rubber handle on it. It's going to be a little bit more friendly to your wrist. We're going to start with the kettlebell arched over the back of your hand. You're going to keep it at shoulder level, bounce all the way down, and press. Again, keeping your back straight, but you're going to go ahead and really tighten those side abdominal muscles. So again, coming down, press, press, just like that. The next one I'm going to show you works a little bit of an alternating muscle group. It's going to work the back of the shoulder, the bicep, and a little bit of the lower back. It's called the high pull. Single arm high pull, you're coming down in that same stance, pulling up to the shoulder, back down. Again, keep your back straight. I'll show you from the side so you can see that geometry. Now, a lot of the power derived from these two exercises starts in the legs. So if your arms feel like they're falling off and you're not getting a leg workout, use more legs, get lower, and spring from there. Kettlebell high pulls and thrusters are going to be the next two I'm going to go over. Your high pull, it's pretty basic. You're going to drop the kettlebell all the way down, knees slightly bent to keep that core engaged, pull all the way up and back down. Now this one's going to focus on the top of the shoulders, upper back. It can be a good one for alleviating some of that stress, tension from desk jobs and driving around all day. Thrusters. What you're going to do with the thruster is bounce all the way down, press up from the chest. And you want to keep this one going. Again, keep your back straight. Try to shoot for about 30 to 50 of each. If you're getting to 50 on these exercises and you're not getting a workout, get a heavier kettlebell. I'm going to show you a kettlebell clean and then show you how to incorporate that with the kettlebell press for a clean and press. Okay, kettlebell clean, you're going to start with the kettlebell on the ground in front of you. One arm, again, back straight, takes a lot of bending in the knees, keep those toes pointed out. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pop it up to your shoulder, back to the ground. Pop it up, back to the ground. Now if you want to get a little bit trickier with it, you can make it a two-part lift by incorporating a press with it. So you're going to clean, press, back to the ground. Clean, press, and back. I want to show you a couple of exercises that can be done with two kettlebells. Thanks again, cameraman Mike. All right, first one is going to be a couple variations of push-ups. Now, these are done pretty much just like any standard push-up, but the kettlebell is going to allow you to go a little bit lower. So if you have those handles, you know, dumbbells, anything like that will work. I use the kettlebells because, well, they're right here. So what we're going to do is keep a close grip on the kettlebells. It's going to require a lot of balance because they're going to want to try to roll out on you. Wrist control, keep a tight grip, keep a tight core. You're going to go ahead and do your push-ups all the way down. Get really deep into it. Make sure those elbows are tracking straight out next to your body, and that's going to be a great way to fire up those triceps. Now, if you want to get more of the pectoralis muscles and the deltoid, we're going to use wide grip. So we're going to go ahead and open those up a little bit. Make sure the ground's stable. I'm working with a little bit soggy ground here, so they're really going to try to roll on me. It's better if you do this on pavement, concrete, hardwood floor, whatever. So we're just going to do the same thing. Come all the way down to the ground and back up. It takes a lot of core control and a lot of chest. So those are a couple different variations of push-ups you can do. This one's a classic. I'm gonna show it to you anyways, just so you can get the good form down. It's called the deadlift. I'll show this one to you sideways so you can see the dynamics of my back. You're gonna have one kettlebell in each hand. You're gonna come straight down to the ground, keeping your back as tight as possible. Again, that one can be done with dumbbells too. The next one I'm gonna show you is a single leg deadlift. Now this one's a little bit more difficult. What you wanna do is have your foot solid on the ground. Whichever hand you're holding the kettlebell in, that's the leg that's gonna be planted. Your other leg is gonna go ahead and kick out behind you. I do this one with my hand behind my back. For some reason, it gives me good balance. You're gonna come all the way down to the ground, touch the kettlebell, and back up. Down to the ground, back up. If you crank out 20 of these and your hamstring isn't on fire, give me a call. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a few shoulder exercises and upper back exercises you can do with the kettlebell. First one is gonna be a bent over row. I'm gonna do this one sideways, so again, you can see my back is straight. Can't stress how critical that is. You're gonna bend over, stick your booty out, and row straight in like this. You wanna keep your core, everything planked out. Your legs are gonna act as shock absorbers. Now, next one is a rear deltoid. Same position, except for arms are gonna be locked, swinging the kettlebells straight out behind you. Now, some other classic ones that you can do is you can do a front deltoid. I like to do one at a time, keep that core real tight, as well as lateral raise. This is great because it really works on your grip. As soon as you go out, that kettlebell wants to slip on you. Last kettlebell exercise I'm going to show you is called flat ladders. It incorporates a plank, a push-up, and a row, all in one exercise with super, super high intensity cardio. What you're gonna do, keep those kettlebells positioned about shoulder width apart. You're gonna plank out on them, row with one arm as you support your body weight with the other. And this one is a real tough one. Core, shoulders, chest. It's a great full body workout. Shoot for a minute. That's a basic kettlebell workout video. These come in all different sizes. These are 18 pounders that I'm using today. They go all the way up to 120 pounds. Again, if you have dumbbells, don't be afraid to use those. These just get you a little bit more. We just scratched the surface today. We'll have some more to come.